Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon World. I am of course the ConflictNerd, and today we're making a wooden coaster and it's gonna be great. That's what we're doing. It's not gonna fail miserably. It's just gonna be an old school sort of classic roller coaster is what I'm thinking. So we'll take it up to like 40 meters, cause 39. And we're gonna make it go, you know what, we're actually gonna go with a, like I said, classic roller coaster. So, reasonable incline. And then sort of, maybe not chains. Maybe, it kind of needs a chain, doesn't it? Because it'll not get over that little bump at the top if it doesn't have a chain. So that could be tricky. I guess if I can get this to work, it can totally be a chain, can't it? If I can just get this, yeah, something like that as a chain section. So that, and then let go of the train. Now I can angle this if I really want to. I don't think I really want to though. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's really what I want to do. Oh god, that frame rate there. I want to angle it sort of down like this. God, that's a bit steep. Down like that, maybe slightly less steep at the bottom. So bring it out like that. That seems, oh god, that frame rate. Wow. This is going so well. Then curve it like that and up a bit. Maybe try and give it an inward curve so it doesn't completely crap itself. So something like that, then in on itself like that, and curving again. Can it curve any further? No, that's as far as it can curve, so that's fine. So something like that. That's weird. Then something like this, but right down, because why not? Curve too steep? I think not. I disagree on the curve being too steep there. How is that too steep? That's apparently not too steep. Okay, whatever. That'll do. So it comes over like that. And then I want it to... No, I can't put boosters on this is the problem. So this is going to be boring as hell, if anything. Because it's going to have to just come straight back over like this. Up a little bit, because why the hell not? Then out like this. Around like this. And is it obvious that we're just going to take this back to the station? Because there's not really much else I can bloody do with it. So there you go. There's your wooden coaster. I told you it'd be good. Told you it'd be good. Let's test it. It's on a little train. It's adorable. So the little train goes up. The little train that could is climbing the hill. He's taking his time. He's all right. He means well. He goes, and that thing actually picks up some serious bloody speed. But that's a success. That is totally a success. That's not bad. Okay, no, I'll go with that. I'm gonna allow it. Colors? Can I change the color of the what? Can I change the color of the track? It doesn't look like I can. Somehow I don't think I'm supposed to be able to change these parts. Yeah, something tells me that's not meant to happen. Let's go to paths and queues. Let's get our P's and Q's and bring that over to there and over to there. That's the sci-fi path. That is exactly the one it was supposed to be. Maybe we'll not do the sci-fi path. It's a little bit silly. Bring a regular pathway over like this and then to there. And then give... Oh, you can get large paths. I forgot you could do this. Sure, why not? Let's get a large path in this bit, because that totally makes sense. Just for the hell of it. So large path like that. That's beautiful, is what that is. Give me the Q path, just good old regular one. Yeah. Right. I would like to open that. It's not very exciting. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but again, there's a lot of destroyed cars around there. But again, that should be fine. There's a group of people headed to it there. There's still a bunch of people queued up to go on the pink thing there. No one's interested in the original one, which is fine. That is completely fine. So are you guys gonna get on? Yeah, you're getting on there. That's always good. So you're gonna go into there. You're going through all the things. You're on the train. Off you go. So they're climbing up. This has got to be this is like a success, right? That did succeed. I don't remember seeing the little thing in the bottom corner that actually told me it was a success, but I mean, thus far, it picks up some speed, it goes around, and it stops, and they get off. Right. So that's absolutely a success, is in my mind. I want to edit it, though. I want to change the colors of the train, or see what I can do to the train. Oh, it can be a little minecart, it can be wooden, it can be... Yeah, I actually kind of want to go with the minecart, to be honest. I kind of like the idea of that. That's pretty cute. So let's see what we can do. I can't seem to rotate my camera all that much, which is, well, that's annoying. Let's just zoom out a little bit. I can't zoom out any further. Great. So what does the front of the train look like when it's a minecart? It is literally a minecart, really? So if I do that, does that turn into a train? That's not a train. So that's the only one that actually has a train. That's annoying. Okay, well, minecart's on a train then. And let's add more to the back. So it's a ridiculously long train. That ought to be good. That'll totally be a success, right? That'll totally be good. Did everyone went back to that? Okay. I mean, again, no one's actually interested in this. What I think I'll do here is get me a nice curved path, and I'm just going to see if I can, like, sort of curve this around here and maybe get interest because it's got a connection to that side now. I mean, that could be interesting, right? So that now connects to there we go, you're keen. Alright, I don't know where you're going, but maybe we'll see some people getting interested in this original coaster. That'd be kind of nice. This is climbing up the hill currently. Only a couple of people in it. Okay, so it's swinging around. All's fine. No one's dying, which is a plus. And it stops. Right, it's not the most exciting coaster in the world, but it does the job. As for this one, I mean, literally no one cares. In fact, in general, it seems that people just don't care about my coasters. And people don't care about my park anymore. Can they care? That'd be nice. I mean, it'd be great. Let's see, chain link fence. Do I want to... I don't like the fences. I really don't like the fences. They're just not good. Because they have the... Look at the end of them. You can sort of... Okay, you can't see through that one. You can see through this one, though. Which is kind of silly. And I think you can see through this one as well. No, yeah, you can technically sort of see through that one. And you can't really block it up properly either. There's no good way to do the fences. Decorations. Mayan temple. It's a bit big. What have we got that would actually suit this train? We have some T-shaped rocks. Oh, they're not even big. They're not even big rocks. Like, why would I bother with these? They're not even all that big. Give me like a large rock and I'll put it down because it'll look decent near this train. But no, you give me these crappy things. Give me an eye-shaped rock, why not? Give me an old western wagon. Sure. We'll chuck it there. Anything else I can put down? Western lamppost. Sure. We'll chuck it by the wagon. Because that makes sense to me. So put it there. We've got a water tower. That's a decent size. We'll chuck the water tower there, because why the hell not? Windmill can go... I don't know. In there, I guess. Why the hell not? We have balancing rock. Bloody tiny balancing rock's what that is. We'll put this... this is just terrible looking. I'm just throwing things in to see what actually looks at all reasonable. Then the rest of it's just pumpkins. Alright, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful work of art. And what's even better is the fact that I can't increase the size of my my brush to put sand down. So that's nice. That's really good. That's just what you need when you're trying to do some scenery. Let's just paint all of this. Create some happy little sand around here. And it'll be good. There we go. That is a work of art, is what that is. That is an absolute work of art. If I do say so myself, I'm just going to paint... Oh, what the hell is that border there? Anyone seeing that on the screen? The weird border to the right there? Like the that's rendering in the shadows properly. And the terrain, look at that. That is legitimately a clear line where the shadows go into, like, a blurry version. It does on the left as well. What the hell? It does with everything. It's where the textures load in properly. Wow, that's great. You know what I was saying about this game not being one that I'd actually recommend, even with it being a little bit of fun? Yeah, there you go. There's more evidence to back up that claim. That's great. There's a very clear point at which the shadows blur out and fade back into existence. Okay, that looks terrible, but that's why it's good. Let's go ahead and make some happy little mountain, an almighty mountain over here. So we'll do this. Make it a little bit stronger. Raise up some land around this and see what we can do. Let's do this, because why the hell not? Just raise this up to make it a little bit, let's just do full strength, see what we can do. Like I said, make some almighty mountains over here, and make it good. Just around the edges, just do something like this. There we go, this is coming along. This is looking like an almighty mountain, I'll tell you that. Do that, do a bit of this. And there you go, that's sort of, it's a hill. That was me thinking it was a mountain. It is definitely more of a hill than a mountain. Good. Just what you want. Let's see if we can make this look any better. Just bring that up to there. That's sort of a... This can sort of come down like that. That's good. That's sort of a... That's not so bad. That looks mighty-ish. Can I just sort of rough it up a little bit? Yeah, that actually works really well to rough things up. Bring that around there a little bit. Bring it to there a little bit. That's reasonable. Can I just do it again with this to rough it up a bit? Yeah. That looks a bit silly over there, but sure, we'll allow it. Yeah, that's nice. That's what that is. Nice is the word we'll go with. Let's make this one a bit taller, though. Because I want this to be... I think I've actually reached max height with that, to be honest. Yeah, that looks silly. That looks all sorts of silly. That'll do. Sure, we've got some almighty mountains. There we go. That's... some almighty mountains. Let's add a bit of sand to the mountains, because that makes sense. You would have hills of sand this size. Absolutely. Let's bring the strength down a little bit on that. Oh, this looks so ridiculous. There's so many destroyed and just dead cars around as well. It's great. This is super great. Let's make this beautiful. Because, you know, that's the word for it. There we go. This is a thing that I made. There you go. Beautiful. That is a work of art, ladies and gentlemen. That is a work of art. I bet you didn't think you could do it. I bet you didn't think I could do it. You didn't think you could do it. Hope you've got your almighty easels out at home. And your RollerCoaster Tycooning along with us. Oh, I've been watching too much Bob Ross. I guess that looks alright. That's better than nothing. It's a very simple coaster, but I think the mountains around it just make it look a little better. And my god, that divide in the shadows is right there in center screen. That's impressively bad. That is impressively bad. This is quite the game. This is honestly quite the video game here, guys. I'm impressed. It is impressing me with how... Oh, did I say impress? I meant depressing. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Let's just create some almighty hills in there as well. There we go. That windmill's gonna get no wind, but sure. Let's just bring some land up around here as well. There we go. It appears that there's a rock buried in there. Let's just get rid of that. Go back to terraforming and do a bit of terrain deformation. Just there. There we go. That's not so bad. I mean, it looks... Oh, God. No. Lower. There we go. Oh, okay. No. Flatten to that height. That'll do. And flatten to that. Okay, that does the job. There's a few people queuing up for that one. Anyone queuing up for this one? No. And do people still queue up for this one? Yes, actually. Okay, so we have 2 roller coasters that are actually getting some use. Have I accidentally closed this one or something? Because I really don't know. Open. Right, so this is now open. Oh, it must have been closed. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, well, this looks... I'm actually quite happy with how this looks now. I know the mountains are bad, but... I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I could put some mountains in around this one. That could be kind of cool. Or I could make another roller coaster that is actually... Like, make some mountain ranges and then make a roller coaster that sort of goes through it. That could be kind of interesting, because we do have other roller coaster types. We've done a hyper coaster, we've done a wooden coaster, and I think that's a stand-up coaster or a floorless coaster. I think that's a floorless one. It's, yeah, floorless, wooden, and hyper. So we do have, like, a flying coaster. We've got the accelerator, the wing coaster. We could do a wing coaster and sort of go soaring through the mountains. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, let's give it a... I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, because I think I've kind of done everything you can do with this beta, so I'm kind of wanting to, I'll be honest, wrap this up soon. But we'll do some mountains, we'll do some almighty mountains, and we'll see what we can do. So this is going to be a wing coaster that sort of goes away back behind some mountains. So we'll roughly paint this out a little bit. So it comes through there. I guess this mountain range can sort of carry over like this. Something like that could be interesting. So something there, it goes through this kind of valley area a little bit. That can be raised up, then it sort of comes out to there. This can carry down a little bit, and it can curve back this way. Let's use this tool, actually. It's much better for sort of plotting out mountains. So it comes along like that. This is going to be the sort of main peak of the mountain here. So we'll take this right up and sort of turn that into the main peak. Let's form all this back here. Again, it comes through. But then it's going to have to go sort of through a really sort of tight bit of the mountain there. So it comes around like that, through the tight bit of the mountain there. We'll just bring that up a bit to emphasize the tight bit in the mountain. So something like that. That's a reasonable main peak. Bring these up a bit. Start raising this up a bit so it's actually, you know, I'm actually defining where this thing's going. So that sort of goes that way. That's not so bad. That's looking alright. Do that. So that comes through there. And it sort of goes through that tight bit of the mountain. We're gonna stick with that idea and sort of have it in this really confined area. We'll bring it up sort of towards the main peak, I think. Then down again. So this bit needs to sort of go like that as well. So that goes to there. So that's sort of the path it's going to take through there. And then I think that could probably be it, to be honest. Sort of have it, you know, just fade out like this and come back to the mountain. So, or back to the station. So have this come around like that as well. Have a nice peak there. Have some rough land in there. This is ridiculous looking, I'm aware, but you know, I'm just making it look interesting. Just doing something interesting with this our last roller coaster, to be honest. So we'll see what we do. Right, that is that's not so bad, to be honest. I kind of like it. I kind of like the land we've got here. Let's work on the main peak a little bit, just to make it taller. There we go. Just angle that up a little bit, angle that up a little bit. Maybe it needs to be a bit stronger. There we go. Yeah, this is good. So that comes through there. Yeah, I'll allow that. It's not going to be the most exciting roller coaster in the world, but it'll do the job. It will absolutely do the job. Right, let me test it. Let me select this. I'm going to use a booster, I think, because I don't want this to necessarily go too high. So I think a solid sort of immediate shot to, say, like 20 meters could be good. So immediately shoot to 20 meters and then sort of immediately dip, I think could be the way to go. Turn off booster tracks, though. I don't want those. So immediately dip to, like, you know, a nice low height of, like, 8 meters, apparently. It'd be nice if it went lower. It would be really nice if it went lower, but apparently it's not going to let me do that. That's kind of annoying. Alright, let's see. So can I, like, slink it out this way? I don't like that end bit. There we go. That's nice and low. Alright, so slink it out there. Sort of curve it like that. And then curve it like that. That's hopefully okay. So, yeah, this will be fine. So slink it like that, and then curve it out towards the sort of cliff side. Then it needs to go up through there. So up a bit. Sure, and then curve like that. This is fine. This is fine. Then it sort of slinks up like. Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky. This is tricky. Okay, like that. Can I make this work? Then it sort of needs to go down. Sure. This will totally work. This will totally work. Then way down again. So something like that? Yeah. Oh, God. Frame rate. Frame rate. Frame rate. Frame rate! Please! Please! Just bloody work, you bugger! There we go. We'll slink this, we'll slink it that way. Nice and low. It's not going to be exciting. Just FYI, it's not going to be an exciting roller coaster. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be a scenic roller coaster more than anything. And I think I've nailed it. Sure, we'll go with that. Well, that's what I've done. Let's bring the hills up a little closer to it then, so we can sort of get an idea of this. You know, it's meant to feel quite contained and claustrophobic in there. So, well, not claustrophobic. It's outside and it's not really in a contained space, but it's meant to feel quite contained. We'll go with the word contained. Okay, that's dangerously close to the ground there, but sure, we'll allow it. Bring that along a bit. Bring this around a little bit and up a bit as well. We'll make a small kind of peak there. Yeah, that seems okay. That's actually pretty good. We'll cover up the base of it as well. So that's fine. Yeah, that's alright. We'll cover up this bit as well. We'll sort of bring this up around it. Well, that just looks like a friggin' mess, and I love it. That's good. Let's see what we can do here. Can I get some, any interesting looking grass to put on there? I guess that's probably close enough to, being rock, isn't it? That'll do the job. It might also transition nicely out of the sand. Yeah, it kind of does. That's not so bad. I like that. That's, it's good. That's good. It looks horrible. It looks absolutely horrible, and I love it. Let's just do out the edges as well. And that edge as well, and the mountain, and sort of bring some dirt down this way, or whatever the hell it is. Let's change the strength of it a bit as well, so we can sort of fade it out at the edges. There we go. That's a beautiful roller coaster, is what that is. That is absolutely a beautiful roller coaster. Let's do a large path going to that one, because why the hell not? A large curved. Oh, that's not going to work, really? Are the trees in the way? I think the trees might be in the way. Okay, we'll do a large curve. Why? Why won't that work? Okay, trees are probably in the way. We'll do a large curved path from here then. Because to hell with it. So through. Really? It's not gonna. This is actually not gonna let me do that? Wow. The game's telling me no. That's a first. It usually doesn't do that, I'm gonna be honest. Can I get out of the bulldoze tool? Oh, for God's sake, I'm stuck in the bloody bulldoze tool. I think I can get out of it by doing stuff. Okay, this is great. This is good. This is good. Good game. GG. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news. I can't actually get out of this bulldoze tool. I'm pressing B, which is the shortcut for it. I'm using the tricks that I've used before when the game gets stuck, which usually includes, you know, clicking on the title, typing some bollocks, and then hitting escape to cancel it, and that usually makes you good. But no, I'm not able to get out of this bulldoze tool. And the problem with that is that the only way to do it is to basically Alt F4 out of the game, and to, yeah, leave it at that. And that would mean that I would lose all of this. I haven't actually saved between episodes, And I didn't expect this to happen. So we've done all this for absolutely nothing. And usually I wouldn't put out an episode of anything where this happens, but I'm going to leave this in because I think you got a good glimpse of the terrain editing. And on top of that, I mean, it's a beta, and, you know, I did say I wouldn't necessarily recommend this game. So with that in mind, that's going to be it for RollerCoaster Tycoon World, at least from this first beta. So whatever. It's really fucking shit. I'm sorry. I've been trying to be nice about it. But this beta has no graphics options. This beta has no options, might I add. I think it said somewhere that they're coming later. There are no options. The graphics are not impressive. There's a noticeable point where the shadows fade in and fucking out, which is ridiculous. There it is, right in the center of the fucking screen. You can see it moving there where my mouse is. That exists. The frame rate's abysmal. These never disappear. The coaster building's decent, but buggy as hell. This beta doesn't have any character models. They're all slightly invisible, so we can assume that when they add variety to the character models, the frame rate's going to get worse. And generally speaking, it just performs like, oh, it's full of bugs. This is out in a month! This releases in a month. I'm sorry, I've been trying to be nice about it for these 3 videos, but it's not good. And that pains me to say because it is fun. Alright? That's the problem here. It's fun. It's just a shit game.